Hello everybody, this is YDYT, and I'd like to welcome every single one of you back to a brand new episode of MinasCraft. So this is episode 17, and I've got some good plans for today. So this may be the first ever time we have back-to-back MinasCraft episodes. That is if this came out when it should have. If this came out on the 12th of May, we've had back-to-back. If it didn't, then sorry. But yeah, I'm trying to get this out on the 12th of May, so haven't recorded this quickly before, so gonna be up till 1 AM editing, but that is a-okay. So last time we built up this machine that'll tell us like a random project to work on, and a project that we drew was to make a cocoa bean. I know I misspelled cocoa bean, to make a cocoa bean farm. And so I was thinking, hey, great, cocoa bean farm, that sounds like a fun project to work on. Because I felt it was the kind of thing where I can design a really efficient design myself. I don't need to okay, that was unexpected. I don't need to go on YouTube and steal someone else's design, which is something that I want to start doing more and more, because every design in this isn't my own, and I don't know too much about farms. I'm a door person when it comes to redstone, but I want to learn about making farms. I find that an interesting thing to learn about. So that's what we're going to be doing. I need to put a top on this. You might notice there are a couple of pillars out here. You might be thinking, hey, why are there all these pillars? And the reason for these pillars is because I have done a lot of thinking about what I want to do with this area, and I want to build a perimeter. So for anyone who doesn't know what a perimeter is, it is 8 chunks in each direction that are just nothing. There's nothing in these chunks. You mine it down to bedrock, and it's really great. And the reason why I want to do this is so that my farms will be so much more efficient, because right now mobs can spawn up here, and we don't want that. And it'll make building the whole thing easier, because I have big plans to go down below, and then I could build something crazy on top, is what I'm thinking. So I've put up these pillars, and these are 8 chunks plus 50 blocks. And the reason for 50 blocks is because there's no central area down there right now. We move out in lots of different directions, so this is just to make sure that we're not having too many issues. So this could be my main project for a while. I've never done a perimeter, but I am actually so excited. You guys have no idea. So hopefully by the end of this episode, we'll have one side of sand placed in, so that there's no, so there's like a barricade against the water. But yeah, I figured that I'd start by just explaining you the plans for the next 2 episodes, and my goal is to have this perimeter done by episode 20. Now that, I don't know how doable that is, because 20's World Tour, and I want to have something impressive for the World Tour, because I feel like episodes 1 through 10 we did a lot more than we've done in episodes 11 through 16 so far, so we got to step it up. So yeah, that was the main thing I wanted to start with, but for now we got to start by building a cocoa bean farm. And I was thinking, where would be a good area to put this farm? So I've designed my own design, and I'm quite proud of it. So I'm thinking I'm going to put it in a wall like here maybe, or maybe right there at the end. I think it would work quite nicely at the end here. Let me see how much space I have here. Okay, it looks like we've got just enough space to be building our farm right here. I'm just being sure of that, and it does indeed look like it. So, I'm not going to show you how to build this in this. I'm going to leave that, and if you guys want a tutorial, then do let me know, because I'm pleased with this design. So what I'm going to be doing is, it's going to be a nano farm design, where basically you AFK and you hold right click to place them, because there's no way to place cocoa beans manually. I should change this out for a bubble column, they're more lag friendly. So there's currently no way to place cocoa beans manually. Or automatically rather, only manually, which is kind of annoying, but it means that you need to have a farm that you can access to place things in. So I figured a nano farm's the best way to do that. So I did some research on them, and I found Ilmango's nano farm design. Basically everything in this world references Ilmango in some way, except there's an issue with it, and I don't know if this was an issue when it was first built, but basically the cocoa beans fly everywhere, and you get almost 2 times as many as you get in my design. So my design's about 300 cocoa beans a minute. His is 600. but the cocoa beans fly everywhere, and I don't like that. I don't know why, it just bugs me. So I'm doing my own thing. So, if you want a tutorial and a showcase video, I'll happily do one. I could probably get one up by Tuesday, but you got to let me know down below if that is what you want. So, I'm going to turn around, and then when we turn back around, we're going to have a new thing sitting right there. Okay guys, we're back. So if I turn around now, there's a farm. Wow, magic. So basically, I've got this whole thing built up. I'm going to need to grab some maybe leaves to put up here, because I can't think of any slabs other than quartz that'll work with a pallet, and quartz doesn't look great with a pallet, to be honest, because I don't want to be able to see through there. But basically, the way this thing works is we put bone meal in here, and in here, and they go into the dispensers, and then when we flick the lever, the dispensers fire and the piston fires, and it breaks all the cocoa beans. You have to manually pick them up, but then there's chests here to quickly store them. And then if we come back here, basically we're zero ticking everything, which makes it happen really, really fast. So yeah, I'm going to quickly put some blocks in here and grab some cocoa beans, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back, and I've got like blocks placed in here and everything. I've used leaves here. I don't know if I'm happy with that, but I don't know what else to do. I've tried quartz before and it doesn't really work, so please tell me down below if you have any ideas. Like, any block that I can open a chest on, doesn't really matter what. Maybe glowstone, but then that's just, I don't know. So, let me grab some bone meal from over here. So this is one of the good things about having all of our farms super connected. I'll grab out 6 stacks so that we've got enough to fill both dispensers. So I'll just show you super quickly that we can throw all of this in here, and it'll come filter down. Okay, so we've got this thing built up. That slime is very annoying. Is he back here? Let me find this slime 1 second. Yeah, I found the slime. He's been extremely annoying here, so I'm just gonna make him disappear. Okay, so if we simply come up to this thing and we turn it on, and then just hold right click, we should gain lots of cocoa beans, as you can see. And yeah, it's a bit overwhelming, the amount of particles and everything, but it works quite well. It's nowhere near the most efficient design, but it's small, and they, like, one went over here, but the other one, everything went everywhere, and there's not going to be any back here or anything, so it's a nice design. I'm quite pleased with it. So yeah, if you want a tutorial, do make sure that you let me know. And then we can simply put them away in here to use later. So there we go, that's what we were challenged to do, and that is what we have done. Okay guys, so I want to have a little chat about the future of this series now. So, that was all the content for this building that, so if you're not interested in what I'm going to say, then you can go click off. There's other great content to watch out there. But I want to have a little talk about what my plans for the future of this. So, basically, as you know, the main goal of this is to build Minas Tirith, and that's the giant circle that we're working on back at the Mushroom Island. And you're probably like, that circle is so big, I can't understand how you possibly plan to do this. And I don't know how I'm going to do it either, but I feel driven, and I feel like eventually, might be 200 episodes down the line, who knows, but eventually I'm going to have that done. I know it. I know I am. So, that's a big thing. But then, recently I've been feeling like more inspired to build a lot. So I've been doing a lot of redstone stuff in this world, so we've got farms galore, but I'm feeling like building is something I want to get more into, because it's never been a big part of my playstyle, but it's something I've really enjoyed. And I was thinking maybe I could do that on a server or something, but then servers just don't feel the same for me as single player. I enjoy single player more. I don't know why. I think I'm one of the only people who feels like that, but I really love single player Minecraft. So I was thinking, what else do I do? I was thinking, let's branch out a bit and not just do these crazy, like, farms and stuff. We're going to carry on with these. These are definitely going to be a part, but I'm going to start to build stuff as well. So in this project randomizer over here, in the large project section, which is this one, there's a bunch of ideas up there in this chest here. There's a bunch of ideas up there for potential things we could do to do with building. And those are the things that I think I'm more hoping to get in the coming days and the coming episodes. So, this world is still going to be crazy. We're still going to build Iron Titans and this kind of absurd stuff. But we're also gonna build, because I feel like it's not fun to play Minecraft in one way, and that's what we've been doing right now. So we're gonna mix this up a lot more than we have been. And I'm not a great builder, so it's gonna be a challenge for me. But you guys, I hope, will come along with me and will really enjoy it with me. So I'm gonna edit what I've got now. I imagine we're up to about 9-10 minutes is my guess. Hopefully a bit more, because otherwise this is going to be very short. If it is very short, then we will do something else, as I've still got about 14 hours left until this has to go up, so, you know, I got plenty of time to do something. But, yeah, there are other things I was thinking about introducing to the world, but I think for now, this is the main thing that I wanted to talk about. If you guys have any ideas, please do remember to put them in the comments so I can add them to our project randomizer. I've added all the things from the episode 16 thus far, but any ideas are greatly appreciated. So I'm going to edit this, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, so we're about 12 minutes or so into this, so we've got about 3 or 4 minutes left before I'm happy with ending it. I like to try and get minimum of 15 minutes an episode and a maximum about 25, somewhere in that range. 20 is the ideal, but, you know, sometimes you can't achieve the ideal, which is perfectly fair enough. So, I was thinking recently I've really wanted to get back into modded Minecraft. I haven't played modded since, it would have been a few years ago. I can't even remember the name of the packs. It would have been a 1.7 pack though, probably, so a very long time ago. Would have been around when Chisel and Bits first came out, so that might have been 1.10. I honestly can't remember, but yeah, I've been really missing modded Minecraft, and I was thinking, and basically I don't really have the time for it right now, but I'll be completely graduating and finishing school and all that come about, I think my last day is June 12th, and after that I've got like way too much free time. So I was thinking what I want to do is maybe start up a modded series as like a side project, which won't be the main like goal, but I'll try to get a weekly episode of that in addition to our regular weekly episode of this. And I was wondering like what you guys would like to see, because maybe I could do a server for that or something. I don't really know. I wouldn't want to make a public server because I know that like leads to trolls and stuff, but I don't really want to play another single player, because this is my single player. I'd like to have maybe some server stuff, so I'll need some thoughts on that, and then in addition some mod pack recommendations and stuff. And yeah, I'd really appreciate if you guys can tell me all of that info down below, as I know some of you probably know far more about modded than I do, or than I do now. I used to be quite knowledgeable about it. I used to prefer it to vanilla, but something about vanilla just drags me back in every time. So yeah. So what I started doing here is I've started putting down this sand. It's quite a lot of sand, but like it's easier than doing the massive circle. I thought I heard it drowned. I'll get this out actually. It's easier than doing the massive circle just because like the circle is, you have to keep looking up to see like how you have to turn and everything, and that circle is evil. I do not like it in any way, shape or form, but I'm happy to have got a quarter of it done, and I only actually have to mark out the other half, the other quarter, and clear that, because basically I don't need the full thing cleared. I only need half of it cleared, because above that the whole of Minas Tirith is going to be above Y64. So I'm pretty chuffed about that, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to carry on placing all of this, and I maybe get to there and then end this one when I get down there. So yeah, maybe we'll have a time lapse now. I don't know, editing them takes a little while. Yeah, I'll get my second account on and just film from above. It won't have any fancy angle changes probably, but yeah, let's pop into a super quick little time lapse so as we get down to the end there. Okay guys, so we've got this whole thing done. This is an eighth of the whole border walls done. Took about 15-20 minutes. It was super easy actually. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have this outer wall done within the first half of the next episode, and then after that it becomes a bit harder. But you know, this can be practice for the big circle draining this water. So yeah, we're going to round this one out here. I really hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, then please do remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe. It feels pretty cool to have had back-to-back ones. I might do this more often, because normally I avoid this. Sadly, my views have been down a lot recently in comparison to what they were before we took a break. But there we go, I got it. I thought I already got it. Oh, I'm on my camera account, that's why. So yeah, I'll round this one out here. So if you did enjoy, please do drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Peace!